Coventry United TV live with Carl Nolan, Coventry United manager after the 4-1 defeat at home to Milton Keynes. Carl, let's get out of the way first. A bad day at the office for United goalkeeper Chris Roscoe. You saw how upset he was afterwards, but we all have bad days, don't we?
Yeah, look, it's unfortunate. He's had a difficult afternoon. Obviously after making one mistake, it's difficult then, isn't it, to compose yourself, especially as a goalkeeper. You know, because you're kind of alone in there, aren't you? You're the last line of defence. Yeah, it's been a tricky day for him, but the important thing for him now is that, you know, he goes away, shuts that door, so to speak, gets a good week training behind him, and comes back strong for it.
It's obviously going to be harder for a goalkeeper, isn't it? Because it's the one area of the pitch where if you make a mistake, it's going to lead to a goal.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a tough position, and I don't envy goalkeepers. And yeah, like you say, it's one of those positions where if you make a mistake, you know, you're the last person there, kind of thing, and it can go over the line, and that's happened obviously a number of times today. But look, it's one of them. It's no use dwelling on it. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. Roscoe can't feel sorry for ourselves. We've got to go again next week.
Well, let's look at the positives. I mean, if it wasn't for a couple of mistakes, it could have been a very different game. It could have been a good result against a very good team. Let's talk about how the players who have come in after the injuries, the likes of David Blinski, who was a CUT man of the match, Renato Prifty, who's made his first starts in September. Those guys have come in and did a great job today. Yeah,
no, I thought they'd done very well. Again, we're down to the bare bones, as you know. We've had to cope, and I thought we coped well. You know, I thought the performance was actually not too bad. On another day, we win that game 1-0, and the two boys coming in have done well. Renato, as you say, David, there were some decent performances out there. You know, it's difficult because you've got back in the game, then you go 2-1 down, unfortunately, let's be honest, then you go 3-1 down, unfortunately, to keep having a go, and the lads did keep having a go, all of them. So yeah, at least they've shown character.
It's obviously a difficult result to take because, as you say, on another day it could have even been a victory for Coventry United. But is that where one of your key points, the mentality of the team, really comes into it?
Yeah, definitely. We've just got to keep going, haven't we? You know, we've got to show professionalism. You know, character underpins everything we do here. It was always going to be difficult today, but we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We've got to work with what we got. So yeah, you know, we can take heart from today. You know, look, taking out the 4 goals, I didn't think there was anything between the two sides. You know, other people might have their opinion, I've got mine. And I just didn't think there was anything between the two sides. On another day, we perhaps win that game 1-0.
Let's talk through injuries, because we've got 3 players go out of injury this week. Ethan Kavanagh, Sam Robber and Ed Elagani. Can you provide any updates on any players coming back potentially for the Lutterworth game?
I don't think any of the 8 will be back for the Lutterworth game. Maybe Sam. Other 7 now, I think we're probably looking at between 1 and 4 weeks with the rest of them. So we're just going to have to keep coping. You know, it is what it is.
So what are we looking at for the Lutterworth game? Is it just a case of picking ourselves up and trying to go again against teams that we've already beaten this season?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, absolutely. I said I will take heart from that performance today. You know, it was okay. We started slow, no two ways about that, but I thought we grew into the game, and I thought we finished the last 25 minutes of the first half the better side. I thought we came out the early stages of the second half slightly better. You know, look, individual mistakes, they happen in football, against the flow of play, you could say, but the lads have still kept trying to have a go. So, you know, despite having a huge injury list, you know, me, Gaz and Jonah will take heart from that performance. We're not going to feel sorry for ourselves. We'll go again next Saturday. Our objectives for this season doesn't change. You know what they are, to stay in this league. And we've got, I don't know, what is it, 17, 18 games left? We'll try and win as many as we can to reach stage 1 of this 3-stage plan, which is to stay in this league.
Well, Carl, we hope to see what happens on Saturday against Lutterworth. Thanks for your time.
No problem.